Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Gotham Knights for livestream number 15 as we continue our trophy hunt as chosen by you guys when we last did the vote to try and achieve the platinum. We managed in the last stream of Gotham Knights to get a couple of the trophies done. We still have some big ones to go. We've got 2 hours this evening to see how many more we can add to our list to say they're done. I think the focus tonight has to be on the 250 crimes. That is going to be one of our focuses for tonight, along with maybe the protect Batman's identity and the motorbike races. I think if we can focus on those things, we're good to go. I have scheduled a stream next week as well, one evening stream. My thinking is between tonight and next week's evening stream, I'm hoping we're done. If it's just a few collectibles, then I can go and do that, and then we can do a look back video. But in 2 more streams, including tonight, I think we could be done. That's my current train of thought. That could change, admittedly. But I also know on the 6th of December, we have the end of Ivor's story in Valhalla. So I want to be focusing on that in evening streams as well. So my aim is to try and have this done. The 250 crimes. Now, I have... Oh, good evening, by the way, whoever's in chat. I can't read it for a second. Spare me a second, I'll catch up. Can't read it while I'm filling in the YouTube side. The 250 crimes, I had a little look to see if there's any way of knowing how many we've done. There isn't, annoyingly. There's always a trophy that you can't see how much progress you've made towards it, annoyingly. But I have found something out that I didn't know about. So we've been doing the crimes every patrol, and that's all good, and we did it during the main story as well. The actual small triangles on the map are also crimes. They're not big crimes, but they're crimes, and if you do those ones, they count towards the 250. That means you can do a lot more in one evening than you think you can, if that makes sense. So that's something. Good evening, Brackley, how are you? You've got eczema. Eczema's not that big a deal nowadays. As long as you keep on top of it with cream and things, you should be fine. Let me just check sound. Sounds there, cool. Yeah, normally you just got to keep on top of creams and things like that, really. Right, let's load him. I want to try and get tonight 250 crimes done. Training missions, possibly. I don't know what's left, and we haven't got the trophy for momentum skills. I don't know why.
To see you in one piece.
So I need to have a look at that as well. Abilities, momentum. We are still missing one. I didn't know we was missing one. Oh, because it's that one. Okay. I may try and get that on a different character. Because we're rubbish with Mystical Bullet. You get it real bad, do you? Yeah, my stepson did as well, to be fair. He had steroid cream. It's worse in the summer than the winter, generally. You had it down your right arm. Yeah, he was quite bad in his arms. But yeah, cut grass and stuff like that affects it. It's just about keeping on top of it, I think, more than anything else. I know it's easier said than done as well. So, let us change character for a second. I want to see who else is close to getting all the momentum abilities done. Because that's another trophy we haven't quite achieved just yet. Now, Nightwing I know we've done a lot with. So let's just have a quick check on him.
Yes, but I think he
obviously we'll have gear to do.
He knew you'd be all right.
We've got 2 of his locked. We need to do defeat feral talons and clear an owl's nest times 2. Okay, I think... Break the talons, yeah, I think we'll use him for the time being to see if we can get the momentum abilities done. That's another trophy achieved if we can get momentum, the final momentum ability unlocked as well. Oh, for you it is, yeah. For us it's winter. I keep thinking it's winter for us. Yes, good point. It is summer for you soon, isn't it? Yeah, you've just got to. I don't know what it's like, what you doctors are like where you are, actually, to be fair. But here they just prescribe steroid cream and stuff like that, and that generally helps. That's generally all we really get here, to be fair. What we'll do is have a quick look. We're going to unequip all mods because I want to go and check. So with Nightwing, we do have legendary suits, although we have better now that aren't legendary. How bad's that? We actually have better than his legendary. That's really bad. Although saying that, it's better, but we haven't got any mods on. I bet once the mods are on, they won't be better, would be my guess. Because it can hold so many mods. I do really need to get rid of some of them suits. Melee, legendary as well. Again, they are better, but once the mods are attached, I guarantee they're not. So what we'll do, just check crafting, there's nothing crafting. Okay. So if we put mods, we can put 3 in his armor. There's 1 there. Defense mod as well. See, straight away, it's miles above everything else it can go, you can use. You do that one as well. And in melee, critical chance, critical damage, elemental build up as well. So we got all 3 there. And in our ranged, again we'll go critical chance. So legendary gear is better just because it can have so many different mods on it. And we'll take, what do we got? We got critical damage and chance. Critical damage there. Elemental or critical? Oh, we'll go elemental, I think. There we go. So now we'll have a look. And yeah, there will be no suit better than what he's wearing now because of the mods. Thanks for the line, much appreciated. Cream, but if it doesn't work, antibiotics. Yeah, steroid cream was the thing they give here. It's Sunday. Yeah, so it's Saturday evening for me. So that is our current Nightwing. So the plan is, we now know we can do the small white triangles. They are included for stopping 250 crimes. And on top of those, we can also... I can't believe there's nothing to craft. They're included for 250 crimes. We want to do the bike races and we want to do the protecting Batman's identity. I think those 3, plus if we try and complete tonight the 2 remaining challenges for Nightwing, which is 2 Owl's Nests and defeat Feral Talons. That should happen, I think, as we complete crimes, is my thinking. There are some training missions we still need to do as well, but I'm trying to focus on set objectives if we can. As I say, I've planned the stream. The schedule for next week is out tomorrow afternoon, 1 PM GMT, with the live stream community post going live at 8 PM as well. I have planned an evening stream for tomorrow evening. Not for tomorrow evening, for next week for Gotham Knights. But I think in these 2 streams we should hopefully get everything done. That's my thinking. So something I didn't realise, although it's nothing showing up on the map now. I was going to show an example of what I mean, but I can't actually see any. How about that? Right, we need to do that one there. Why is there no... That's annoying. I was going to show an example of these white triangles, but none of them are showing up. It's always the way. Well, we've got a crime right near us. Let's go and deal with that straight away. As we zoom out a little bit. Kidnapping over there. There's a new bike race there to do. Feral, that's one of the Owl's Nests we need to clear. There's 2 of those we need to do. Secret Identity. What else we got? We got another Owl's Nest? No, it's only 1. Okay. It is focused on crimes as much as possible whilst trying to clear the other things in between patrols as well. Owl's Nests will probably try and focus on those as well.
Who's faster than a speeding bullet now?
Right, we've got to stop this illegal hack. We have been so used to using Red Hood, it's going to take probably a little bit of time to just get used to using Nightwing again. The nice thing about Nightwing is how quick he is, whereas Red Hood is a lot slower. But I think if we want to clear crimes quickly, this is the guy to use, basically because we've got so many upgrades now for him and his suit. He is probably the best character we currently have. I know Red Hood, we've got him pretty strong, but at the same time, Red Hood is a lot quicker, so I think that will help us.
Loser!
As you can see just by this.
Guess it wasn't your day.
I don't think we're going to really struggle with crimes that much using Nightwing, just because he's a lot better. We've got all his legendary gear. He's probably our strongest character, I would have said.
More of them.
And I haven't even used any of his abilities yet. And I'll just let them shoot their own person there. But it is because of his upgrades and his stats on his gear, he is a lot more powerful than anyone else. We're not actually taking damage. We just got shot there and our damage isn't even changing. That's how good he is, which means we can focus a lot more on what we want to achieve rather than worry about being shot and killed. So that's another crime complete. That's what's so good about him as a character, because we've managed to upgrade so much. It has made a massive difference to us, and it does make life a little bit easier. So these triangles here is what I was trying to explain. They are crimes. They count towards clearing crimes. So when we see them nearby, it is worth grabbing them, mainly because it gives us an extra crime bonus. So they are added to our crimes completed profile, and because we've got so many we need to do, we need to try and do as many as we can. We need 250 in total. Because there's no way of knowing how many you've done, that's where the frustration comes in a little bit. It'd be nice if we could actually see how many we've currently done, admittedly. Well, I'm not sure what that triangle is going to signify. I am scanning because you just never know when you're going to come across something that we need to do. Okay, let's go have a see. Let's have a look what this is. It's down here. So what we got? Some Court of Owls guys. They're just under there. Okay, so we're going to go and take them out, and that should count as a crime from what I've read today. I was trying to find a way of knowing how many we'd done, and that was what I could find, is these count. And obviously I have got abilities we can use, I just don't use them very often. Although some of these, it might be worth actually trying to use them, I think. But yeah, I think Nightwing's the best character we currently have. We used Red Hood a lot, especially for New Game Plus, and he worked brilliantly.
Now it's on.
Oh, that stopped my momentum move straight away. Trying to use momentum moves and they keep stopping me. Okay, we do need to focus a little bit on these guys then. They're breaking my momentum moves every time I try and use one. We still have a trophy to do for defeating a certain amount of these guys plus the feral talons. But again, there's no counter. So it is just keep going until we think until the trophy pops, basically. These are a bit tougher to defeat, actually. A lot tougher than I was expecting, considering who we're using. And I did try momentum abilities on them, but they were just stopping me every time. These guys, if I remember correctly, can also heal, so that's something we've got to watch out for. Do you get your tech back very soon then, Brackley? Thanks for the like, much appreciated. But it is nice to be this strong, knowing what we're trying to achieve just for the Platinum Trophy. We've got a character that actually can fight really well, doesn't take very much damage. It's going to make a lot of crimes a lot easier and quicker to complete. This not being one of them, because of how strong these guys are. We've only got one down, right? One is down, one to go. We're now focused on this guy, which does mean...
This might hurt.
The momentum, but it's velocious. He just... How did he come back to life? I thought I took him out. I think he's just killed himself, hasn't he? Trying to avoid that. Yeah, I think the other one we did just take out, but he's decided to heal himself. Trying to freeze him, but obviously their shields make freeze very difficult, or cryo, I suppose it is actually called. Right, is he going to stay down this time? Or is he going to get back up as well? He's getting back up, isn't he? So we've taken them both down once, and they've both decided to heal themselves. That's what makes these gladiators a little bit tougher to beat. is they decide to fully heal. Makes the fight interesting though, doesn't it? Right, one down. Got me as I was doing momentum there. I was trying to do momentum at the same time. That didn't work, I missed. You gonna hit him this time? No, we blocked that one annoyingly. Right. I can't believe we've only been live 15 minutes and we've already got spam. Bear with me a second while I deal with this. That didn't take long, did it? Normally we can go a whole 4-hour stream and get nothing. And then suddenly, 15 minutes of live and we've already got spam. It's ridiculous. And I do have the spam thing on, but it doesn't seem to do anything. I'm not sure why. Right, let's focus on taking this guy out. And then, at least their talons, because it will count towards the amount of talons we need to take out in total. I think that's where this game has gone a little bit wrong. I've enjoyed the story, I've enjoyed the gameplay. But I will say the collectible side of things is ridiculous. The amount of collectibles there are. I was asking on Discord, you know, would it be wrong of us to use a guide for some of them? There's 40 landmarks we've got to go and find and scan and things like that. But on top of that, you can't buy an in-game map, but you also can't check how many you've done. So I do think there's some mistakes made in some of the ways they've done this, just because it is ridiculous the amount of different things we've got. Right, there are some more triangles down here if you want to do them. They are crimes as well, but if we just focus on those, we're going to lose out on other things. So let's go to here. We'll do this crime here. We've got a motorbike race I want to do, because again we need to finish them in their entirety. That's another trophy towards the platinum. And the secret identity compromised again, that needs doing. We've also got an owl's nest. We need 2 of those to unlock another momentum ability for Nightwing. But on the way to the motorbike race, if there's triangles, we'll try and clear those. I think that's a decent way of trying to focus on 250 crimes completion, but also the other things we need to do as well. I need to try and get myself comfortable without being able to be comfortable. But as I say, the schedule for next week does go out tomorrow. And the following week is going to be interesting because we have the Valhalla storyline finishing off. I'm curious to how that's going to go. And how long it's going to take. That's the other thing. We don't really know length or anything just yet. So until we do, it's a bit hard to plan what we need to achieve for it. So we'll work down when it comes to it. We'll be doing it live. Right, let's deal with these guys. This is another crime we've got to stop. They were trying to kidnap someone. We're going to try and stop them. And obviously not get killed at the same time. There's a sniper on the roof, isn't there? I'm going to have to deal with that sniper ideally, I think.
I need some help here.
Always that's going to be a nightmare, I think. Freeze on these guys. One down. It's so nice to use a quick character. We've been using Red Hood for quite a while. We used him for New Game Plus. And then we kept using him as well for a little while longer. But he's so slow. It's so nice to do with someone quick. He's going to dodge me now. There we go, we got him. Just dodged him in time. I'm not even healing either. I've noticed that that Nightwing barely takes damage in his maxed out gear.
So out of your league.
This guy doesn't want to let me hit him. There we go, he's down. We've got a big guy to do and the guy up there to do. Let's head up. Take out this guy. Just because he's going to be a nightmare otherwise. Alright, we can jump that down. There's a load more people decided to join in the fun.
I need some help here. Bringing it.
Just got the freezing in time there. Bonus awards for the evade. We weren't even trying to achieve that, to be fair. Big hit on the big guy. Taking the hits doesn't really matter so much at this point. As long as we do the damage we need to, complete the crimes we need to, we're all good. Thanks for the like, but much appreciated. We've used every character throughout the game. Base game we varied every patrol. New Game Plus, you guys picked to use Red Hood as the primary character, and that was all good. I still think Nightwing's my favourite. I think as a rounded character who performs well on the street, I think he is the better one. Red Hood is very good, but he is very slow in a lot of situations. Whereas Nightwing isn't slow. And that does make a massive difference.
Nightwing's got you.
Alright, anything around to pick up? Any collectibles that we need to look at? I don't think there is looking at that. I'm still unsure of guides, so I don't normally use guides in game. As I always said, I would never produce a video as a guide video because I don't use guides. But with the collectibles in this game being ridiculous, and there's no in-game way of tracking them or knowing, an in-game map to where they are, essentially. I did ask on my Discord channel this morning about it, and the people on there were saying it's fine to use a guide for the collectibles. If I'm going to do that, I'd probably do it off stream, just because I think watching me follow a guide for a 2-hour stream would be a bit boring. But let me know what you guys think. I'm still in two minds. I don't like using them. I don't agree with using them. But then, how long will it take us to try and get the collectibles if we don't? That's the question. Right, there's a crime going on here that we're going to go and deal with. There's a load of bodies. Okay. Got a crate to open.
Crap.
It's a bomb. Okay, so this was a trap. And it's Talons. Well, we need to kill Talons. That's all good for us, to be fair. There's quite a few of them, to be honest. But yeah, we needed to kill these as part of our momentum abilities to get that trophy as well. So actually, taking these on isn't a bad thing. We also need them for a trophy in itself, killing a certain amount of these and the big giant Talons. I'm glad we're not Red Hood for this point. Because we haven't really done many of the white triangle things, I didn't realise they could be traps. I know I'm being hit a few times. But yeah, I didn't actually realise they could be traps. Because it's not something we've done. So interesting that they are. So it is nice to still see something new in the game, even after we've completed everything and done everything. Got to watch out for her, she's going to cause us some damage if we're not careful. Poison's worn off, luckily. Right, got to do that. We do need to check our status on momentum once we defeat these. We want to make sure they are counting to where they should. We are fully poisoned now. But I don't think with the amount of his legendary gear, it's not really having an effect on our health. Even though we're fully poisoned, our health didn't really decrease that much and is now going back up again. Try not to get hit at the same time. I'm not going to get hit on purpose knowing that, it's not going to do a lot of damage. I'd still rather avoid being hit. She's just killed herself as well, which is what I didn't want to happen. We're fully poisoned again, and again, the health is not really going down. Right, deal with the ones we can't attack straight on first, as we can. Like this guy. Right, he's down. It's just the woman to deal with. Thank you for the one, much appreciated, that was. There's another one. I've already got rid of two. Luna. Good evening, by the way. Hope you're well. Okay, that's her down. We've got another Talon to deal with here. And then I think we've got rid of the trap. But again, this counts as a crime. Even though it's not a crime on the map per se, it counts if it's a white triangle. So that counts towards the 250 required. This is helpful. Because until I tried to find a way of knowing how many we've done, I didn't know that counted. There we go. Job done. There is a crate to pick up as well here. I'm hoping it's not going to be another explosion and more of them come out. No, that's a proper one. Okay, cool. Alright, is there any collectible nearby? I don't think there's going to be. But it's worth having a quick scan. Doesn't seem to be. The Talons decided to take out the mob. So let's just quickly check that it is going up for our momentum abilities. If we go to the challenges. So we've killed 3 of 15 feral talons, so that's all we need to do for one of his abilities. The other one is defeat 2 or clear 2 owl's nests. That is a trophy in itself. So that is something we want to try and aim to do. We were looking at Red Hood to do that with, but his one is a pain because it's the mystical bullet that I can't control. Tried no end of times, and for some reason I cannot use his mystical bullet. I didn't realise as well, we've actually got a load of points to spend. I did not realise we had these to spend. So let's spend these, shall we? I should have been kept more of an eye on. I'm guessing you can't unlock every skill. Looking at how many points we have and how many skills are required. So obviously I can't get these final skills. But again, they're pack leader. They don't really matter so much to us because it's all for allies. And since we do it all single player, it doesn't matter so much. Good morning, Mr. Mad-Plays. How are you? Oh, good morning. Good evening. I apologise. Good evening. It is running, but again, we're still getting spam occasionally. Unfortunately, it does happen. I need to have a look at a different bot, maybe. Right. So where are we heading next? Obviously, we're making our way towards the motorbike because we've got to do another race to keep them going. So we'll head to this triangle here. I meant good evening, Mr. Mad-Plays. It's evening for me. So we've got another triangle over here. We'll see what this entails. And just keep working our way to the things we need to do while completing crimes as we go. And just keep trying to get this done, essentially. As I say, this stream and one more, I'm hoping to have the majority done. And if it is just collectibles, I may do them off stream. Make things easier. But let me know what you think about using guides. I'm still in 2 minds, so if anyone's got an opinion, I'd like to hear it. I just don't know what to do with it. Okay, there's something going on here. Let's find out what it is. There's someone here.
Why do you always make this harder on yourself?
Oh, they're attacking the police. Okay, let's deal with these two. They're attacking the police, so let's help the GCPD. It's not going to take long against Nightwing, is it? It can't have been that easy. Okay, so some of these...
I appreciate the help.
Some of these triangles are really quick compared to the normal crimes, which then means this 250 should come really easily. Now I know they count. Okay, anything nearby to pick up?
Before my backup gets here.
We are going to take off. We're heading to a motorbike race, because that's our next thing to do. Okay, so this is our next motorbike race to do. Because of the map reset, because of New Game Plus, we have to redo the ones we'd done and catch back up. I think this was the final one we'd previously done. So after this one, they will be new to us. But we did have quite a few of these done previously, before we started New Game Plus, without realising they'd reset, annoyingly. Right, hopefully we can do this in one. Fell asleep while your door was locked and my towel was on my bed because I decided to take a rest after I showered. Okay. So, did you wake up to a very wet bed then, by any chance?
Time to go.
I was going to say, that was telling me to go backwards. I was braking because it said we were going the wrong way for a minute then, but we weren't. We was going the right way. Bonus time picked up as well. So yeah, the next bike race we do, we'll have to finish the patrol to activate it, but it will be a new race. And I don't know how many we have these in total to get the trophies to complete them all. I would assume we're pretty close. I just ran some people over, I think. GCPD are now after me for running them over. But again, yeah, there's no real counter to tell you how many you need to do, annoyingly. I think that's... You know, the game's not perfect by any stretch. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed the story. I've enjoyed everything to do with the characters and things. But I think there are some things they could do differently and improve upon if they do anything else for this DLC and stuff like that. I think there is some things they do need to look at. I think, I was told the other day, I think it is currently on sale for the Black Friday sales. So if it has interested you and you want to give it a go yourself, I think PlayStation currently have it as part of the Black Friday sales. I think it will be all weekend. You can still get it for less than the original retail price, which I wouldn't recommend paying. Obviously, we paid full price, and I wouldn't say I regret it, but judging by story and things, is it worth full retail? Probably not. Okay, let's have a look where we're heading next, shall we? Your tower's dry, but you wanted to start. Oh, okay, you wanted to start, but you fell asleep. Got you. Okay. So we want to be heading over here. We've got to do this Talon, the Owl's Nest as well. We want to do this. They're the two important ones for each patrol, plus the bike race. We're here though, and near us is a triangle crime. So let's deal with that while we're here, and then we'll go across to here. May as well do that while we're here. It is just trying to make sure we do enough per patrol to keep grinding out these 250 crimes. At the same time, making sure stuff progresses to a point at least. Right, I think I see where the crime is, because there's a load of red people over here. So they're attacking someone. Okay, these are going to be Talons? No, Court of Owls. Basically Talons. Yeah, basically Talons, annoyingly. But at least we know we need to kill a certain amount of Talons and the big giant Talons for the trophy. And it doesn't tell you how many you've killed so far, but these will all add towards that number. So that's a good thing for us. Kind of need to take out the small people before we deal with the big guys, essentially, if I can. The most damage we've taken so far. Although that does work brilliantly. Right, you're down. Right, we can deal with the small guy over here first, and then we'll deal with the big guys in a second. Talons, you've got to make sure they can't attack him. He's not quite down. Oh no, he is. No, he's healing. Before I had the Talon down, but unfortunately he decided to heal. These guys can heal themselves, as we found out a few minutes back, when they decided to die into themselves and then bring themselves back to life.
Got something for you.
I think he blocked most of that momentum move, to be fair. I mean, I've got to take the guy out before I deal with the big guy. Like, otherwise, he's going to be too quick to deal with. I'm trying to focus on the big guys. Okay, can we get him out now? I know the big guy's attacking us. I need to dodge him at the same time. I can do it all in one. Right, I've got to watch out for the Talon, make sure he doesn't catch us while we're attacking the big guy. Missed him. Trying to get the angle right sometimes with these guys. As evidence just then. And trying to dodge the big guys attacking us too. I had him then. No. Come on. Just need Talon down. Make my life a little bit easier. There we go, Talon's down. Just the big guy to deal with now. Yeah, see, his shield blocked that whole move there. The whole momentum move was pointless because he blocked it. 2-on-1 is so unfair. Even for Nightwing. I will say the momentum moves as well, a lot of them are pretty redundant, because I don't use half of them. Just because I've just not really needed to. And I wouldn't say it's because we're really strong or anything, it's just, I don't know, I just find a lot of them redundant. I think in some ways they've given the characters maybe too many skills. I don't mean to do a mini review as we're trying to complete the platinum, but I think they have given them maybe a few too many. Right, can we get this guy out? He may come back to life. I think he's going to come back to life. Yeah, he's coming back to life. Let's try and get his mate down as well. He's going to probably come back to life as well. As I say, there is a trophy for taking out a certain amount of these guys and the Talons all mixed in together. We've already done all the others. We've got another kid on the last one. So it is just these guys to do, essentially. And then it's all the individual ones. He's going to come back to life in a second as well now. The new Lego Star Wars game. I haven't seen anything about it, to be fair. I haven't looked, admittedly. Is that the one that came out recently? Got a fourth attack there. Wasn't expecting the fourth attack. Finally killed the goofy Thunder Demon in Zelda. Nice! I know you were trying for quite a while to do that, weren't you? Well, at least you finally got him. Ah, they both blocked the ice there with the shield. I was hoping we broke the shield enough to actually not have him block it then, but wasn't to be. Nearly got one down, so if we get one down, focus on one, it makes life so much easier. Both in the same position, which doesn't help. It's so nice to have speed again. After using Red Hood for so long, it's so nice to have speed. You don't realise how much you miss it until you don't have it. They're both nearly down, to be fair. These are pretty tough enemies though. There we go, one down, one to go. Let's get this guy down. Yeah, he's gonna block me now. There we go, and he's down as well. But again, that counts as a crime. So the more of those we do, the more they count towards the 250. That's the bonus. Skywalker Saga. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it, to be fair. I might have to have a look. I haven't done any LEGO games on the channel. I've been playing them with my boy, but I actually haven't featured any on the channel. I've considered it, to be fair. I've just not done it. Okay, Owl's Nest is next. Some more talons to take out. That's where we're going to fast travel to in a second. Momentum ability, let's double check where we are. 415. Talon, we should get there with talons, especially with Owl Nest to complete as well anyway. That should happen naturally, I think. Graphics, and they give you objectives on the side. Oh really? Oh wow. I'll have to have a look. I've got quite a few of the LEGO games, to be fair. I've played them with my boy on his profile and on my single player profile. I've never done them on the channel, to be fair. I've got all the Marvel ones. They are just very, very long, aren't they? That's the thing. Might have to be something I put to you guys in a vote where we put a LEGO game on at some point. Yeah, some point in the future. Maybe do a LEGO. They are good fun to play, to be fair. Right, we need to head in here for the Court of Owls, I believe. There's my doorway. Let's head in. And this is one of the Owl's nests. So if we do this, on the next patrol we need one more, and that's a momentum ability unlocked. We only need to unlock 2 momentum abilities to max that out and achieve that trophy in itself. I've got a feeling we should get a few trophies done tonight. That's why I think this stream and one more may be enough. Marvelous there was 2, I've got Mag, you finished about him. Oh really? We completed, me and my boy completed DC Villains. He didn't want to collect every character afterwards. We did the story, did a bit around the place, and then he wanted to stop. There's a load of enemies up there. That's another thing, isn't it? Right, we're going to open this and we're about to be attacked. There we go. More talons. So again, these will count towards talons we need to defeat, but also at the same time we need an Owl's Nest, so this all helps us. It's just a lot of poison on us at this point, so we've got to focus on trying to avoid poison here. It's easier said than done sometimes. And I don't know how many of these are going to come back alive as well. That's the thing. Right, so we have 2 normal talons. One of the, I can't remember what the other ones are called, to be fair. That person. A really quick one. Never remember what they're called. Trying to hit the one on the floor, but it's not doing it. There we go. 1 talon down. I'm trying to focus on the ones we have to block first, followed by the woman. I'm pretty sure it's a woman, by the way. I'll say that, it's going to turn out not to be. And then big guy afterwards, essentially. It's kind of my way to deal with these guys. As I say, we're not taking much damage. Even fully poisoned, you don't take much damage, so I'm not worried about being hit really by these guys.
Brace yourself.
That was a nice hit. Bit of freeze on there too, which helped. Ah, she dodged it. I know I don't use many of the momentum abilities either. It's just, I don't know, they just don't seem useful. Same as that move's not useful against the shield. I'm near the other crime, right next to it, that's why it's showing up. He's healing himself, so we'll leave him for a minute. If you can't stop him healing, you might as well leave him to heal, because that's what he's doing. sure she doesn't get too many hits in. To be fair, even if we're fully poisoned, we don't lose much health. I didn't know this until we started using Nighthawk again, and Nightwing, sorry, not Nighthawk. And suddenly appeared we can't really die very easily. Oh, although I've just seen how lower health is, maybe we can die. Yeah, big guy did take down. I'm going to leave my health in a minute, because I want to see if it regenerates. She's come back to life as well, so we've got to deal with her. I need to heal if we can, but I'm trying to avoid it just to see how much we can regenerate naturally. Just so I know the limits, essentially. I definitely prefer Nightwing though over Redford. Come on, she's nearly down. There she is, she's down now, so she can't heal us a second time. Right, us versus the big guy. Who's going to win? Nightwing or the big guy? He may come back to life as well, annoyingly. Once we take him out. Is he going to attack? He's not. Okay, I'll break shield again then.
Got something for you.
I think that's him down. There we go. That is crime resolved. Owl's Nest cleared. So that will go towards...
I just took care of another court hideout.
One of his, two nests he needs to clear. And our health is fully restored without pressing the heal. That's always a bonus. Yeah, we were talking about Lego, weren't we? Sorry, you got the Lego Movie game and Batman 3. I think I've got Batman 3 as well. I've got Marvel Superheroes. I've got 2 Marvel Superhero games, Lego games, I think. You think they have a boss of Lazarus Pit? Yeah, they're Court of Owls. Yeah, they are. So they probably do have a Lazarus Pit, to be fair. That is a very good point. That's why they've managed to heal themselves. It's just annoying when you think you've got them out. They heal themselves suddenly. Like, oh, really? Okay, Owl's Nest done. Let's have a quick look at abilities. I know the reason I keep looking is because I know we're close to getting this trophy done. So 9 more Talons to defeat and 1 more Owl's Nest, which we'll do in the next patrol. We'll do the bomb mission, which is right next to us next, as we're here anyway. And then we've got to do the protecting Batman's identity. And we then can go back and end the patrol to come back out again, just to keep these things moving along. These ones aren't too bad, you've just got to take it slow, I find, with these ones. Because the minute you're seen, the alarms go off and you're in a bit of trouble.
Hello?
Right, we need to get to that there.
Anyone?
Are these champions? Okay, these are tough enemies. This could be quite interesting. I think there's another crime over there to deal with as well. Okay, we do need to be very aware here, because this could go wrong very quickly. We found a crime, it's not the end of the world. I've got a feeling we might end up failing this one, if we're not careful. I think we tried to do this one similar before, and I jumped the gun a little bit quickly and got caught, or seen. Right, I need to get down there to turn that alarm off so I can take that person out. But I need them not to be walking near me when I do so, or anyone else. There's one there, annoyingly. Are they coming in or staying there? Because I can't take this person out while that security camera's there. So we've got to be a bit wary of those. I did answer the question, Mr. Malpace. They were from the Court of Owls. I'm pretty sure I answered it. If I didn't, apologies. Right, I need him to walk away. She moved. Oh, she has moved. Can I want to take her out in one, but I don't think I can. No, I've just told them I'm here. So it didn't give me a stealth takedown option, annoyingly. So because of that, I don't think I'm going to complete this. Because they're starting the timers. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this cleared. There's going to be too many timers. That's the problem. If you get seen once with these, you haven't got enough time to get them all out. It takes too long. So we are going to lose the crime, which isn't the end of the world. The minute the bombs go off, we'll just run away because there's no point carrying on with this one. We know we can't complete it. But we can run away now, to be fair. Yeah, there's no point. The bomb's going to detonate. I got seen because I tried to take someone out silently and it went badly wrong. So we'll let the bomb go off. And in fact, we're going to head across here anyway. To there. I don't know what these are. I've not seen these skulls before. They must be the toughest enemy, maybe. We're kind of at that point though now. Most of the enemies are tough if you're not careful. Right, the bomb should go off.
Might I suggest a quiet approach?
Okay.
If you're spotted, any files you plant will be suspect.
Oh, we went away from the... You don't actually see anything. They do explode. But you don't actually see anything. You can... The bodies are there now. Victim deceased. They don't really explode, essentially. You kind of see a bit of smoke and that's about it, to be fair. There's not much really happens other than that. You know, it's not like body parts flying everywhere, anything like that, unfortunately. Okay, this is one, protecting Batman's identity. We can't be seen doing this, or you lose it and you have to come back the next patrol. So this is going to be tricky and slow, because you don't want to be seen at all, and there's no point finding GCPD. So, we need to get some of these cameras turned off, figure out where we need to hack into. Is that a pressure plate? It is a pressure plate. Wow, okay. Pressure control switch, I think. Right, so where are we hacking is the first thing. That's the pressure control switch there. That's the pressure plate, and we're hacking right on it. So we need to turn the pressure plate off whilst not being seen, turning off the cameras. This is why these ones are pretty tricky to achieve, and they can go wrong really quickly. I would like to take this guy out, but I guarantee it won't give me a stealth on him, because GCPD are not meant to be taken out. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Okay. So it's all about timing, I think. We don't want to be seen. Let's go back up for a second. And we have to do these because we need to complete this set of missions with these. Where we clear or protect Batman's identity, essentially. There is an order to do these in as well, in terms of cameras and stuff, to actually make sure you're not seen. Need a better vantage point, ideally. There would be my thinking. I think we need to turn the cameras off this side first. There's one switch there I want to get to if I can. Just make sure he doesn't see me first. Can you see me from there? I don't think you can. These are a little bit slower, these ones, but again, this is a trophy in itself to clear all these. The pressure plate from Minecraft. I think it's probably built a bit stronger than that one, to be fair. I don't think that one has... I can't switch that light off, to be fair. I need to get across here. Turn this one off, silently. Cool. Up the top. Thank you. Again, I need to make sure we're not seen. So that's one now turned off. I now need to head to that switch over there, I think, for that pressure plate control panel. I've got to time it to them two walking around. I've got to wait for this guy here to turn around and him not to be looking at the same time. Turn. Thank you. He's there. I think we're safe for a minute. Right, pressure plate disabled. Up we go. So far so good. Now we've got to get to the other side to stop that camera showing up, because we need to get in there, but that camera's going to spot me the minute I try to. And we've already connected a certain colour by the looks of it. That pressure plate is turned off. I think it's turned off, although it's red now. Alright, what's the bell in that resets? It only temporarily shuts down the pressure plates. So we don't want to be hitting that just yet. We need that. Turn off the camera in there first. Is that a permanent turn off? Yes. So we need to turn that camera off first. That's our priority. Then back to the pressure plates, then in, whilst timing this around these two guards. I told you these are fun. And these, we failed these a fair few times in the base game, to be fair. Just because it's so easy to be seen. Right, that side of the wall. Disabled camera up there. I'm not here, you didn't see me. Please don't see me. So we have to redo the whole thing again on another patrol. Okay, camera's turned off in there. We basically need pressure plate off, jump in, hack in very quick succession to achieve this one. These are definitely getting harder. Okay. Yeah. Trying to be quick. I think we've done it. Yeah, up.
Belfry.
We've done
Get
it.
the files onto the server.
Understood.
There we go. So that's not the final one to do because it hasn't popped the trophy up. So we know there's still going to be another one on another patrol. Now, there's nothing else nearby that's urgent. Again, we still want the 250 crimes, but at the same time, there's no motorcycle rides or the other ones to do, and we need a new hideout for the owls. So let's go back to the Belfry and reset. And then we head out again. There'll be another motorbike race to do. And there will be other things to do as well. Just wanted to see if it tells us how many. See, it doesn't tell us how many. It says we did 3 crimes, but we know we did more than that. I just wish there was a better way of telling us how many crimes we've really done. But unfortunately there isn't. Okay, we've unlocked another bike time trial.
Hey,
New
I'm
crimes.
not up to anything. I just need to ask you, as a friend, are you okay?
Who's he talking to?
You mean because of Bruce?
Oh, Jason.
Or because of the
Where is he?
Yes.
I can hear him talking, I just don't know who he's actually talking
Doing as
to.
best as I can.
I think we've heard most of the conversations, to be fair.
Really? That's great.
I don't remember this one.
I'm glad you're doing this.
Yeah, so am I. After everything, I'm glad to be here with everyone. Even you, Grayson.
Even you. Okay. Right, so we've reset everything now. We should be able to head back out. We'll just double check momentum abilities. So we've got 2 that we're trying to unlock to get the trophy for that. Shadow Perch, clear an owl's nest will be 1, and then 9 more talons. Hopefully, should achieve it this go, I would say. There's no point checking mods and stuff. We are basically maxed out with Nightwing. So it is kind of pointless to check all that stuff now, really, with him. Considering we barely take damage. Okay, let's see what we got. So we want to do the Owl's Nest as well. That's one thing that's we've definitely got to do. Whether that will be. Where is the Owl's Nest? Don't tell me there's no Owl's Nest this one. That's annoying. Since we need one to complete... we need an Owl's Nest to complete one of the momentum abilities, and the fact they haven't actually put one on this one is a little bit annoying. Okay, so we can't do that one this patrol. From what I can see, there's no Owl's Nest, is there? It's normally, for the Talon's claws, you can normally tell where they are. There are some crimes we can stop. There's a bike race here. May not let us do it because there's a crime nearby, although it's hacking, so it should be up in the air. We'll head towards the bike race. There is a crime next to it, so we'll deal with that as well. That's really annoying with the Court of Owls. I thought guaranteed to get one, and obviously not. They don't appear every patrol, so that's a little bit frustrating. But not much we can do. There's a crime to do, bike race. At least that's something else cleared. I didn't spot the other protect Batman's identity as well. I'll have a look for that one in a second. I didn't spot it on the map.
That all you got, punk?
We can do that bounce up to 3 times. I've got no momentum. I wondered why it wasn't working. I was trying to use momentum ability and it wasn't working. I wondered why. That explains why. This guy can freeze. There we go, he's down. We stopped a crime. So, bike race to do here. This is one we haven't done before. Where is protect Batman's identity? Oh, it's there. Okay, cool. I was wondering where it was because trophy didn't pop, so I assumed it was somewhere. But bike race is what we'll do first, and then we'll head to that one. So, bike race it is. Again, these are generally pretty simple. Times aren't too bad. We just got to focus on not hitting cars, essentially. And my driving isn't the best by any stretch.
Let's do it.
And I've failed a few times when you don't know the course and you can misjudge the corner. Generally, they are fairly simple. Where am I going? Right, I want the extra time there. through here. This one's a really tight one, actually. I can't even see time at this point. 16 seconds. We're all good, I think, time-wise, unless we make a significant mistake. Which, I could have got the extra time on the right-hand side there. Underground, through the subway tunnels. Luckily no civilians for us to run over.
Energy signatures are near your current location.
Left. Oh, I couldn't get the bike to turn. That's lost us some time there. Hopefully this is okay time-wise. Don't know. You never know how far is still left to go. That's the thing with these. We're going left. Down the alleyway. There's time there. That will help us. Get these done first time. It does make life so much easier. There's the finish. We've got plenty of time left. That is the time trial done. So we'll gain a new time trial at the end of the patrol. It didn't show up and trophy didn't pop, so we know there's still one more to go at least. You finished Detroit, become human. Oh, nice. You finished it really quickly, Dennis. How did you find it? How did you enjoy it? Right, we have a crime over here. So we'll go and do that one as we head towards this one over here. Similar to last time, we've got to protect Batman's identity without being seen. Down a bit of Gotham on we'll try and turn the bike around. Right, our crime is here. Where are they? Oh, down there. Go and deal with these guys. If we can get the drone lady out first, that would be a massive help because they are annoying. Even at this late stage, there's still enemies that I find really annoying. That's her down though. But it's just the big guy left, I think. Which I can't attack close up because he's got the electricity going through him at the minute. But it will take a few hits. There we go. I'm so glad I now know the triangles count, because that makes life a lot quicker and easier. Unless what I read is wrong, but I'm hoping it's not. Okay. We'll head towards Batman's identity. And we'll mark it up just to make my life easier. There's nothing else actually on the way to it, so we'll head straight there. Not whole game, one stream. Oh, okay, I thought you meant you'd completed the game for a minute. So you managed to get out of the first mission alive this time then? That's always a bonus, isn't it? How are you finding it? I really enjoyed it, I must admit. When we did it on the channel, when you guys all made decisions, I really enjoyed it. Right, what have we got to do here? How difficult. These have definitely got gradually harder as you've gone on. It's inside a building. This is going to be tricky, I guarantee it. Right. Yeah, I can already see pressure plates and cameras.
If someone sees you,
again, we get seen, we fail this, and we have to come back another patrol.
Don't worry about
I don't know how many more do we still have
of
of these to do before they're all done. And it is a trophy in itself, that's why they've got to be done. Right, there's a pressure plate there. I don't think there's enemies here, to be fair. I think it's more... There's no enemies. It's just laser beams and things like that we've got to dodge, and pressure plates. All the good stuff. Right, there's no high point, so we've got to get through this when the beams are off. There's a shut-off switch there we'll head for in a second. Right, through. Turn that off. What did I turn off? I didn't actually... I should have scanned and seen what I turned off first, shouldn't I? Lasers are still going, so it's definitely not those we turned off. Oh, it's back on, okay. So what does that disable? That's the pressure plate. So we don't want to do that straight away. We need to turn the camera off, ideally. Where's the camera control point? Camera control point's there. I'm going to have to disable the pressure plate to get across to the camera one. Right, this is not going to be fun. Okay, I don't know how we didn't set the camera off there, but I don't think we did. Right. That pressure plate's now back and active. So, does that... they do go off, so we've got to time our run through again here. Essentially, I think. Join Jericho, Connor took 2. Saved Hank. Magazine trophy. But then you've got chapter select, so that makes that a lot easier, to be fair. I don't think I got that trophy in the end. I probably could have done. I didn't really worry about a lot of the trophies. We were just trying to do it based on you guys making choices. Oh! Solid Alibi trophy achieved. That is Batman's identity protected. So we've achieved the first trophy of the evening already. And that means that's all of those done. What is that? Oh, wine bottles. This is Cobblepot's collection of wine bottles. So we have achieved the trophy for protecting Batman's identity. That's one of the remaining trophies we needed. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting that was the last crime. It does tell me, then, I don't think we've got many bike races left to do. Because I thought there would be somewhere similar number to both of those. I could be wrong, there could be more bike races, to be fair. But at least that's a trophy achieved already this evening. You're going for the platinum, are you? It's going to be a lot of replaying chapters, isn't it? Because you've got to do good and bad scenarios for everyone, I think. Okay. So I'm ignoring collectibles in this stream. We're just aiming to do 250 crimes plus a few other little bits hopefully we can do. Now, I'm trying to think. We need to go back to the Belfry to change, to get a new set of crimes. But while we're still here, there are some quick ones we could probably clear to add to our 250. Or go towards it at the very least. While we're here, just wanted to see if there was any collectibles nearby. That's good old Oswald Cobblepot. I can't believe it says he's friendly. I will say some of the characters they've included have been really well done. I really enjoyed Cobblepot and how he looks. I think they did get some of those really well done. Okay, this one says low difficulty, so this should be quite a quick crime to clear, I would have said. It's a hacking one. As long as you protect the computer, it should be fairly simple. But the fact that it says low difficulty tells me maybe one hit out for a lot of them. That'll make life a little bit easier. It's not high up though this time. Don't think. It's not, is it? It's there. Okay. Let's drop in and say hi to these guys.
Nearby units, please respond to Lower Gotham. We got something weird out there tonight.
Level up. They're all trying to hack in. We've got to stop them. Hacker is about to start. Yeah, they're level 39. That's why it's saying low. They're not one hit out, but they're not far off it.
How's it going? Say hi to your mom for me.
Big guy should go down fairly quickly though. That's him down. Yeah, it won't take long to take these guys out. That's something. When it says low, then it seems to be low is level 39, counts as low. Which I suppose it is considering we're 40, which is max. Right, more coming in. Shame these aren't Talons, so they won't. Talons aren't going to hack anything, are they? More coming in as well by the looks of things. Haven't seen League of Shadows for a while actually, I must admit. They don't seem to come up much at the minute, for whatever reason. Obviously Drone Lady is someone we've got to deal with sooner rather than later, I think.
You ready?
I was aiming for the guy at the computer, I don't actually mean to hit that person. Just to try and stop him with the hack. Right, take out drones, because drones are really frustrating if you don't take them out. Now she's dodging me. No, she's down. Big guy as well, let's get him out if we can. To be fair, it's just the big guy left now. There we go, crime resolved. When it says low difficulty,
What's next on the menu?
they don't take long. The high difficulty ones, on the other hand, no matter how strong we are, they're still a nightmare. Or can be. Then I'll do it again. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, sounds a good plan. Right, we have got some... I think what we'll do, we know we need to head back to reset the bike races anyway, and we haven't got an owl's nest, which is one of the other things we need to do. So, let's do this triangle of triangles, and then from there, we'll head back to the Belfry and reset, just so we can get the other things we need to appear, actually appear them. I still keep scanning for collectibles and art and stuff because you just never know where they're going to be. But yeah, I don't know what to do about following a guide or not. I'm still in 2 minds. There's actually some bad guys down here. I don't know if that counts as oh, it is a crime. There we go. That's one of the triangles I just marked up. And there's some art there as well. I've just spotted some art. So the art is this big orange shape. Faces of Gotham.
This is it.
That's another one for the collectibles. At least that's another one done. 8 of 12 done. Okay, let's take these 2 guys out. We'll break into a car, I think. Difference in levels. These are level 40. The ones we just did at the hack for level 39. You can see the difference in how many hits it takes for a start. They're still not that bad, really. Not at this stage, anyway. I still think we'd struggle with some of these with Red Hood, just because of the speed differential between him and Nightwing more than anything else. Speed is a massive advantage. Right, another crime done. And we've got the art, which is a bonus. I wasn't expecting to see the art there. So, we've got another crime here to head for. And then one more after that, we'll head back to the Belfry. Channel is slowly growing, 33 subs, they're going up. Nice! As I said to you before though, Dennis, ignore the subs, ignore the numbers. It's too early to really care about numbers at this point. You want to be worrying about numbers a year or 2 in. Until that point, you shouldn't really look at numbers. I know it's easier said than done. But they just don't mean anything at this point because you're not being recommended, if that makes sense. Because you're too new to be recommended by the algorithm. So it's better just to ignore the numbers. But no, it's good you're growing. That's definitely not a bad thing.
That definitely hurt you more than it hurt me.
When you stream and stuff, do you advertise anywhere, Dennis, as well? Like, do you promote it in other groups, Discord channels other than your own? I know you do on mine. Because that does help as well if you advertise. Right, he's down as well. Okay, there was one more triangle we was going to do, wasn't there? Just there. That's where we'll head next. Anything to scan? That's why we're here. There's any collectibles? Nope. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. I must admit as well, it's something I'm really surprised by. I did wonder if I'd find this tedious, running around fighting crimes because we need to do 250. And I wondered if at some point it would actually get tedious, but actually, knowing how powerful Nightwing is, it's still really enjoyable. I don't know, there's something about the combat that I find really enjoyable. And I kind of understand not having a counter button now. Admittedly, we finished the game before I kind of understood why we don't have one. And the game isn't perfect by any stretch, as I said before, but I'm definitely not finding it tedious to go around trying to clear crimes, because I'm still seeing new things. That's the important thing. There are still new things showing up that I've not seen before. And I think that's the important side of it. As long as there's still something new to surprise me, it keeps you interested, doesn't it? Okay, let's head back to the Belfry and reset everything so we get another bike race in as well. We know there's no more Protect Batman's Identity. I don't know if there'll be something new in the Belfry to acknowledge the fact we've done it. I don't know, so we'll have a look at that as well. Let's have a look. Yes, upstairs.
Master Richard, welcome back.
We'll head upstairs. And this is the final part of Protecting Batman's Identity. We haven't seen this before. This is the first time I've gone all the way through all of them. So let's find out what this does.
Video taken before his death has gone viral.
So that's Batman gyrating on a frozen penguin in Oswald Cobblepot's nightclub. That's actually really good. I was not expecting that as the ending of hiding his identity. Because obviously no one knows... They know Batman's dead, but no one knows I'm the Bruce Wayne.
So, So,
we were trying to
that's the video
make them
Bruce
think he was
wanted
still
planted.
alive.
He knew how to make a cover story. The footage is supposedly from a GCPD sting operation. Exactly when Batman was last fighting Two-Face.
You know, I'd almost forgotten he used to do stuff like this.
The best part is, he did it so often, no one's gonna realize this is from a different night.
I guess now we have to find someone else to play sexy distraction for us.
Nope.
I think that's a really good ending to that side quest.
Great at table dancing.
Redwood's happy to dance with everyone.
Wow, this video is really blowing up on social media.
I think it's a great idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a really... I like the way they finished that off. I think that was very well done. Okay. So we're back out. I wonder if there is going to be something else once all the motorbike races are done as well, to be fair. Although, I didn't spot a new race showing up. It normally tells you there's a new one. On the map. Oh, there is up there. Okay. So, there's a new owl's nest as well. We need that as well, so we can go out and do those too. I can fast travel from here, to be fair. So we might as well clear this crime while we're here. It's very high difficulty. So that will take a little bit of time, but then we'll do the motorbike race, and then we'll do the owl's nest, and then we'll see how many talons we still need to kill. Although kill's probably the wrong word. Batman doesn't kill people, does he? He incapacitates them. But yeah, I think they did really well at ending that side quest. I think it's quite nice to understand the reason you were doing it. And they were tricky. I think if we'd used Robin a bit more and got more used to him, he would probably be the ideal person for that. Because he's designed for stealth, isn't he? Him or Batgirl, because Batgirl's designed for hacking. But I didn't use them enough, although we used them every patrol. I didn't really fully get used to their controls and what they did and how they worked. To really make full use of them, but really. Right, let's take out however of these we can before we head down. So can I hit that? That's not gonna let me. Oh, they're already getting in. I've got to take them out now. They're already 32% in. I didn't know they were already going to be in that truck. So that's something we've got to watch out for. I've got no momentum because we've just come out. But yeah, that's something to watch out for. Some of these crimes, you get there and they've already started. And obviously you're on the back foot with that. There. Got to keep an eye on that percentage. I did say it was very difficult, so they've only got 30% more to break through. That's the problem with these. Yeah, we can't be hanging around too long. If anyone goes near that door, we've got to stop them as soon as we can. Otherwise, we're going to end up losing this.
Time to break out the heavies.
Try to get some more momentum under. These are taking a lot more hits to take out, which was kind of what I expected, to be fair. It did play very hard. And a lot of these guys are shielded as well, just to make our life a bit more fun. As long as we can keep away from that door, we're okay. It's all about keeping them away from that door. So we've got to keep using heavy attacks, because otherwise they just dodge everything and they're protected from our attacks. Right, that was, you only need one hit, there we go. But these two to do, they're not going for the transport vehicle, which is making our life a little bit easier, to be fair. Another one down. Godmother we're going to have to deal with in a second. No, she got us first.
Guess I didn't know my own strength.
Try to take down these minions before we deal with the big person, because it frees us up to be able to take them out differently. Don't go for the door. Trying to stop them going for that. There may come reinforcements as well. We're not going to get the bonus. I didn't mark any enemies up, to be fair. I didn't actually see that was something we needed to do, to be honest. I don't really look at the bonus objectives now. There we go, crime resolved. Wasn't that bad in the end, considering they always started and got the vehicle down to 30%. I don't think that was too bad, to be fair. Okay, we're heading to the bike race next. There's no crimes on the way that we can see. That's where we're heading next. The only thing I would say, because of where we are, I just wondered if there's a collectible nearby. Who is in there anyway? Mob ruler champion, they're hostile. I'm not letting them out. We don't get anything for letting them out, so there's no point letting them out, I don't think. I was just wondering if there was anything collectible-wise near here. I think we have checked here before, to be fair. I don't really know where we have or haven't collected. What's up there? Is that where my bike race is starting? It can't be. Why have I got... There's a Nightwing signal up the top there. Oh, I know what that is. That's for his gliding challenges. We don't need those for any trophies. So I've kind of stayed away from the gliding and the momentum ability challenges because you don't need them. If you don't need them, it's a bit of a waste of our time. So I've kind of just left them alone, to be fair. Right, bike race is over in this corner, so that's where we're heading first. Hopefully we can do this in one attempt. Drop down here. Sometimes the bike races won't allow you, we had this in the last year, they won't allow you to take part because there's a crime in the way that you're going to deal with first. We had that for the first time last stream, which was weird. Okay, we're going for the jump, and then we've got to try and finish this in one. Let's go for it. We're heading upstairs for this one. Through the gate, GCPD, we definitely... No, I thought I missed the gate then. I really thought I'd missed the gate. I missed the extra bonus time there though. I've missed the turn, that's not good. Yeah, I don't want to do this first time. I need to try and get some time back really quickly and get some bonus time somewhere. Because this is going to be too close to comfort, I think. No, the barrier stopped us there. Whoops. That's annoying. The barrier paid for any chances of doing that there. I should have known. We can wheelie against the barrier and it does go over it. But I didn't spot it, so it's too late. So let's go and redo this one. We messed up quite early on and that really put us under pressure, to be fair. Let's try it again. This may even be the last bike race we need to achieve. The time is quite low. I didn't spot that the first time round, but the time we actually have right at the start of this is quite low. So that would be why one mistake is enough to cost you very quickly in this one. So I think it may be one of the last ones we need to have messed up again from the wrong way. Did that last time as well. We'll keep going. We may be able to pull this back. It's going to be close, I think. No. There we go.
Get it next time.
That's twice in a row I've missed the turn. Because it looks like you're going straight and you're not. So it's completely my fault. Probably no one else can do it. It's always going to be my fault. A little bit annoying. Most of the bike races we've done in 1 or 2 attempts. But I've got a feeling this may actually be the last one. Just because the time is so small. So we'll try again. Remember that turn. Once you know the course, these aren't too bad, to be honest.
Do this.
But yeah, the time is automatically quite low. I think normally the other ones you're starting with about 15 seconds. Whereas this one you're starting off with less than 10. Right, this next one here, it looks like you turn. And we don't, we go that way. So that's fine. We're still short on time though. And we know the GCPD is going to be nearby soon. I've already missed one bonus time. Bonus time there. Have I gone the wrong way? I have. Didn't see the turn. We've got the bonus time. I think the bonus time there saved us more than anything else. No clue where we are at this point. Sometimes if you know, you can see the road a little bit, you can kind of gauge where you are. Bonus time. Got it. No, I've got in the water. Yeah, I've lost. Don't do that. I need a Batcycle. Messed up. Batcycle went in the water, and we lost the time trial because of it. We were so close. That's annoying. We had that, and I completely messed that up. That's the furthest you've got on this one so far. It is just the tight amount of time you have to complete it, I think, is causing me an issue. We have to try again. Just alert the GPPD behind me, but they shouldn't catch up, hopefully. We need to try and find a way of grabbing that first extra time, because that will make a massive difference. I've missed it every attempt out of 3 so far. So I need to try and see if there's a way of grabbing it, because that will make a big difference. But also be more careful on the water jump there. Right, let's go again. This is the kind of thing we can't back down from. We've got to be persistent and try and achieve it, as we need it towards the platinum, which you guys voted for us to do. Which isn't a bad thing. Just now we've got to try and fulfill it all and get it done. Right, there's a time there we missed it again. That's not too bad. This is a right hand turn. Over the steps. Sharp left, quick right. Now the GCPD ticket line's coming up in a second. This is a tricky one. Bonus time here, I've gone the wrong way. Cost myself a little bit of time there, but I managed to get the bonus time, so that has saved us a little bit. We know we're going round this fully, and then there's a jump coming up over here. And this is where we crashed into the water last time, so I need to be a bit more careful coming off here. Bonus time if I can. Yeah. Perfect. Bonus time's there. We've got a lot more time now. Obviously we don't want to go in the water, so we do need to be a little bit more careful. I can't be too careful in case we run out of time. I think the finish line is just coming up actually. I think we've done it. Trophy achieved, the ban out of hell. That is. Are they GCPD? They are, I'm staying away from them. I'm going to say they'll come over after me. That is trophy achieved for all the bike races. So we've done it. So far this evening we've managed to do every bike race, and we've done every Protect Batman's Identity as well. So we may get something when we head back to the Belfry for doing those. Now, there is an Owl's Nest here. We need to do this for Nightwing for one of his momentum abilities, which we're hoping to max out this evening. So that's 2 of the big things out of the way. Obviously the 250 crimes is still a big issue, but we're slowly getting there. Okay, so we're going to do the Court of Owl's Nest first, since we're here anyway. So I was just seeing if there's any other crimes nearby. There is a plaque here. This is one of the collectibles, in fact. There are 40 of these you've got to find around Gotham. When you scan, they do come up as yellow, but you've actually got to stand next to them when you're there to actually make it count.
Huh?
Annoyingly. They're a pain in the butt. We've got 7 of 40. This is why I was talking about maybe using a guide or something, because there's just so many of them. And I don't, obviously you could walk around Gotham slowly and hope to find each individual one. And, you know, if you know all the locations, it's not so bad, but I think that's going to be difficult and tricky to do. But I'm still in 2 minds. I haven't made that decision. Hopefully I'll make that decision before our next Gotham Knights stream. Right, this is the Nest of Owls. This is the entrance. Let's head in.
This place has Court of Owls written all over.
And then that's the another momentum ability unlocked, and then it'll just be talents to defeat for the other one, and that's another trophy for maxing out someone's ability. This one did say very hard, so this could be a bit tricky, but we'll find out once we're inside.
In there, sir.
I'm hoping there's something to do with the motorbikes when we head back to the Belfry. Okay, Court of Owl members. No talons or anything though. Doesn't mean there won't be.
You don't deserve to fight me.
And they're healing themselves just to, you know, make our life better. Right, 1 down. 2 down. Doesn't mean talons won't come in though, even after we've got these guys down, so I am aware we may get talons still. We also may not, to be fair. I was seeing if we can just get the perfect evade, so I might be able to get it done with the bonus. We don't need the bonus, but I'm dodging too soon, to be fair.
Don't let it distract you.
Yeah, I'm dodging too early. Right, let's get him down. I could try and get the bonus. It doesn't really matter.
You haven't won yet.
Okay, defeat your enemies, done. So that's the Owl's Nest complete. We just need to open the box. Is there going to be more enemies? Yes, there we go. I knew it wasn't quite as simple as that. Talons and big guys coming in. This is, again, another trophy if we defeat a certain amount of these. But it's another trophy we can't keep an eye on because we don't know how many we need. So we just got to hope we can take out as many as we can, essentially. Try and take out the Talons on the floor. Right, that's down. Doesn't mean they won't come back alive. We know they have a habit of doing so. Although I don't think it did, actually. Right, Talon down. That's 2 towards the 9 we needed, to be fair, as well. Trying to take out the quick lady before we deal with the big guy. Just because it's easier to focus on one and not the other. She's frozen, so that's got a lot of damage to her done. I am actually getting him while I'm going for her sometimes. Right, she's down, she's about to heal though. So she'll be back in a second. Let's deal with the big guy while we're waiting for her. She's nearly frozen again. It takes a lot of damage when they're frozen. You just need to do heavy attacks to get that to activate. I don't think ranged is... ranged is frozen as well, I think, actually. Maybe it's not going up, so I don't think it is actually. I know where heavy attack is. Like that. So she is now out. He's just the big guy left to defeat. He may still heal once we get him out, annoyingly. Got a bonus there for the dodging, the evades. That's the bonus. That was a nice hit as well. He's going to heal himself, so we have to wait for him to come back to us. Yeah, we can't. I don't think you can hit him while he's healing. No, he's completely solid, so you can't hit while he's healing. Too close and he does that. Come on then, big guy. Me and you. Can't block that. If I just broke shield at the time, I can finish him off now, I think. There we go. That is the Owl's Nest complete. And that gives us Shadowed Perch.
I just took care of another court hideout.
And we actually now have a new ability. I need to try and use it, don't I, to have a look at see really what it does. It's something we haven't had before, the Nightwing. So it will be worth having a look. So let's have a quick look at his new ability, and then we'll have a look at what we need momentum-wise still. So this one here, we still need 7 more Talons for the last ability, and that's another trophy done. If we go back to abilities, we've gained his new momentum ability. This one here, Nightwing symbol glows, stunning nearby enemies and granting allies 1 momentum segment. So that to us doesn't really help us because we play single player. The stun though may. So if we're surrounded by a big group of enemies, stun could help. We'll try and use it in our next fight. In fact, let's find the nearest crime, just down here. Let's head there and see if we can use it. It'd be nice to see how it works. There's only really 1 momentum ability I use for Nightwing, and that's the ice. Nothing else I don't really find useful, to be fair. So we need these guys to see us because we need them to come after us. And here, right, I want a group of them. If it's going to stun them all, I want a group around me. There we go. It's not too bad, I suppose. If you've got a big group of enemies around you, that's going to make a massive difference. I don't think enough of them was close enough to me then to really for that to benefit us enough there. But actually, not too bad. I don't think it would have helped us during the story though. It's not something I think we struggled with, groups of people really. So yeah, I wouldn't say we missed out because we didn't use it during the main playthrough. In all honesty, but at least we've got it done now. I suppose that's something, isn't it? Okay, so that's another crime done. I want to head back to the Belfry soon because I want to see if there's anything from the motorbike completion. There are still crimes to do though, and obviously we still got to aim towards this 250. So let's head. What we got here? Kidnapping in progress. Let's head there. We still need to meet some Talons around as well because 7 more to defeat. Plus, we still haven't had the trophy pot for defeating the Talons and the heavy Talons. There's a few things we still need to try and achieve. Okay, so over this way, there's a kidnapping in progress. Again, this may have already started before we get there, so we do need to drop in rather quickly. There's no point being stealth, I don't think, with these anymore. This one might be a good one to use that new ability on, to be fair, because there's a few of them. Right. I know there was a bonus for silent takedown. Let's use... Okay, that wasn't what I was going to use. That's what I was going to use. It's done some damage, to be fair. I think it works pretty well. It does take up 2 momentum slots. We've gained a momentum slot. I didn't realise we got an extra slot now, I think. My problem is I don't really use momentum abilities that often. Mainly because I forget. It's an extra button that I don't need to press. The only one I use is that one. Because it works what we need it to do. So it just makes more sense just to use the one that we need when we need it. I know the nest ability we've got, which is the yellow one. I know that's quite good at healing if you're really in a pickle. Running out of health, that's really good for healing, plus it does damage to the enemy at the same time. This one's good, just to try and drive a few people out, away from you as well. But we need to deal with this guy over here, the Pyromaniac, before he stops us taking out the big guy. Alright, that's him down. Alright, big guys to go. It's going to just be a case of break the shield when we can. A few attacks him, dodge the other one. When they both attack at the same time is going to be the frustration. Separating them may help. So I'm going to keep waiting to go back on the attack because you know they're coming at you. Trying to help you. Just got a couple of big guys with shields first. The guy they're trying to kidnap wants us to go and help him. Did you not realise? Right, one to go. This will be a lot easier now. Just one to defeat. Need to speed up a little bit now. There we go. That is crime complete.
Thank you for helping.
Definitely easier once you don't have 2 shield people after you, admittedly.
Now get home safe.
Colin, good evening, how are you? Right, let's have a look. What else we got? There's nothing really, there is something there. Near Arkham Asylum. We're here, we may as well head there. Again, this goes towards the 250 crimes. It makes sense to go and check.
Gotta be here somewhere.
We've got to be here somewhere, what? Why is he... Ah! So there's a page, there's a Shadiah page here. So this symbol is a marking, History Strigger Day? I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. I probably got it wrong. There's normally several markings, and they don't... The one that doesn't glow is the one that you need to activate, I believe, for the page. Another collectible. We've done a few pages. They're not the simplest I've found so far. So we have one there. Where is the other mark? There'll be a mark elsewhere that we need to find. It's normally in that location somewhere. Right, there's another mark here. So somewhere around here is this page. We just need to look for... I'm going to go high for a minute. We're looking for another mark that doesn't necessarily show up in a scan fully. And that makes no sense. If you're still there, Colin, I'll just say good evening. Hope you're well. Okay. Is that the one we just saw? Just knowing which one's... Ah, no, that's on the path. We're just off the path. Is this our page? No.
Where is it?
So, that tells me then, if we've got one over there, one to the right, and one here, our page is somewhere here. Would be my guess. Because I think it's in the area that the 3 clues provide, from what I figured out so far. But that's easier said than done sometimes. And we need to basically get to the right place and press X, and it will show up when we need to. And then we know we've got the right place.
Now where could it be?
But I can't see it currently. I bet it's up here. The scaffolding. There's a mark. There we go. On top of the scaffolding. That's another page dump. How many have we now got? That's the question. Didn't tell us there, did it? I don't know how many there is, and obviously that's something else you may need a map for just to find them all. That is a trophy in itself as well. It's going to be an annoying trophy because you're randomly going to come across these and you're not going to know which ones you've done necessarily. So I'm not sure about that one. Right, we're going to head to this crime here. I'm not too sure what it is. But we'll do this one and then we'll head back to the Belfry. Just see if there is something to finish all the motorbike races. As we just had the little cutscene for Batman's crew identity thing. Secret.
Officers, we have reports of suspicious behavior.
Defeat all enemies. Defeat enemies with momentum, but it's okay, cool. Right, who are these guys? These are the League of Shadows. I wasn't saying too long ago. We haven't seen many League of Shadows for a while. And now suddenly we're about to take a load on. Again, I'm not overly worried about bonuses. It's not something we really need at the minute. These are quite high level. Level 42s is fairly high level. Some damage to him though. That's damage on one person at least. They may come up and look for me up here in a minute. I want to see if anyone goes into this barrel. If they do, we'll take them out using that one. No, they're all running around. Okay. No, there's a barrel there, but no one's really close enough for me to utilise it fully. I think these are going to be tricky to beat if you're not careful. They are quite high level as well. What I might do is bring them over there. That's going to alert them. The big guy's there. I kind of want to get to him while the others are away. At least we know these won't heal, but these will disappear into the shadows like that and then reappear. So that's what we've got to be careful of. Come on. We said these are going to be high level, and they are. For that reason, they're a lot more difficult to take out. Right, big guy's down. There's going to be a lot of these coming for us now. So I missed everyone we mentioned ability there. I've not used it for just use the nest. They will take damage while inside the nest. We will automatically heal, not that health's an issue. But we will... It will just mean make life a little bit easier. Want them to kind of stay in it, don't I? That new ability may help with these guys, to be fair. Because if there's a group of them around us, that new ability will stun them. Rather than want to disappear into the shadows. Yeah, this is going to be a trickier fight, I think, to beat these guys. Because obviously, the League of Shadows are fairly strong. And they can disappear at will, which is obviously not a good thing for us sometimes. Try and keep an eye out everywhere for where they are. Right, big guy is nearly down. And they are very quick. That's the other thing that they do well. I think we're doing okay against them. It's never going to be a quick fight, is it? That's the thing. Disappeared into the shadows just as I did my mention there. Try that one. Got you that time. And they got me as well. We're still not taking much damage. Thanks for the like for those, much appreciated. You first attributed got copyright just now. You need to go onto a PC laptop, you can't do it on your phone, and press on the copyright and it will tell you exactly what. It'll be the music in game. There won't be any effect, it won't affect anything, it won't stop it being seen. It just means it can't monetize. But yeah, it happens if there's music in game and that has it. On mine I just left it on and didn't worry about it. It doesn't block it from any country. Some copyright will block it from certain countries. Some will just take the video. They generally don't take it down. It is normally can't be monetized or blocked in certain countries. That's all it is. So it's nothing to worry about. It won't affect the channel in any negative way or anything like that. It doesn't even affect reach, strangely. I've got to the point now of actually leaving a lot of in-game music on. Most people always advise take it away, but the music adds to the story. Where did they disappear? They all disappeared on me. The music adds to the story so much. We did it with Guardians of the Galaxy. I played it with full music on until it automatically enabled streamer mode and changed the music, which just changed the whole style of the game. Which is why I left the music on in the first place. I didn't care that it was restricted in some countries. It didn't bother me. I wanted the actual, full experience, and that really needed music to give me that. These guys are so quick. I'm taking a few hits. It's not the end of the world. We're not dying.
Heads up.
I don't think we've got anyone with that move, annoyingly. We are grinding them down, but they are taking a fair while because they just keep disappearing on us. And I'm still healing, so between the hits, it's not too bad. Well, you can't solve it. It's there now. You can appeal it if you think it's wrong. But if it's in-game music, they're not wrong, and it won't the appeal won't work. I've appealed some before when they've blocked in certain countries, and if they don't respond in 30 days, it automatically gets taken away. I had that happen with Guardians of the Galaxy, to be fair. I've had them with WWE as well, 2K22. That had a few copyright issues, but I appealed them all and won every single one. Only because it kept telling me my footage was from the WWE network when it wasn't. It was from in-game, so they were easy ones to, prove. But yeah, you need to go onto a computer. You can't actually see the reason on your phone. You have to be on a PC to see it. And depending on what it says, you can get a copyright claim and it says no restrictions. It doesn't change anything. And the other one is generally not able to be monetized. So if you do get adverts playing your channel, which every channel now has adverts, even if you're not monetized, the advertising revenue goes to a copyright claimee, which will normally be a music company. So again, it doesn't affect anything. So if you are concerned by it, then go into your account online and have a look. Just see what you click on it, it'll tell you what it says. Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about it, to be honest. But there's not really anything to solve, to be honest, Dennis. If it was for Detroit, it's not going to be blocked in any country, I can guarantee that. It will probably say not able to be monetized, or not able to be monetized, or no restrictions. I think it's not able to be monetized. I think it's the last one out. There we go. They took a fair while to beat, didn't they? Owner allows it on YouTube.
Easy.
Yeah, so there's no restrictions, so I won't worry about it. It may be they will take any advertising revenue, which is not monetized anyway, so it doesn't matter. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Yeah, so it's no issue, Dennis, to be fair. My Detroit ones have the same thing. No one outside of your control of your channel will see that that's an issue either. It's only you can see it. They were tough. But we beat them in the end. There is a chest over there. We don't really need it, but we'll grab it while we're here anyway. I'll have a quick scan to see if there's any collectibles, and then we'll do we'll head back to the Belfry, just because I want to see if there is a cutscene for the bike as well. Any collectibles showing up? I don't think there are there? No, not by the looks of it, annoyingly. I'm kind of hoping there would be something here, just to say we've got it, to be fair. Right, let's head back to the Belfry then. See if there's a cutscene for completing all the motorbike races. And we will then head back out. We still need to defeat Talons. That's something we're going to aim for. That's a trophy as well as unlocking momentum skills. So yeah, we've got to aim for that. There are training levels still to do. I'm not overly worried at this point. Oh, bike time trial side activity unlocked. I got the trophy.
Police are investigating the involvement of one of Gotham's...
So it's given us the trophy for the bike time trials. It just says I've unlocked more. So is there another one? No, it's not. It's not there. I think it's in the Belfry. That's there. But just looking to see if there's anything. And the blue over there is his little bit to Batman, which I can clear. You can change the look of the bike there. I thought we'd have something. We'll speak to him and just Alfred and just see.
Any luck looking into those weird pills or the doctor's website?
The website for the mysterious Dr. Q seems to have vanished, but we'll keep looking.
We have to think this is Harley, but
this is the Harley storyline bit. It's not a big deal to us.
Is that not always the question with Dr. Quinn?
We have completed these in the base game. No need to do them in the New Game Plus.
Of course.
Okay. Annoyingly, it doesn't look like there was anything for the bike, which is a shame. I thought they would have finished it better than that, to be honest. It would have been nice to have just something for the bike, wouldn't it, just to finish it off, like we had for the hiding Batman's identity. Okay, there are no... Annoyingly, there are no Talon crimes on the map itself. I probably should have expected that, to be fair. Is the Belfry still showing up? I think that's the Clayface cave, because we're not doing these because we did them in the base game. I'm not overly worried. Right, let's head back out. And we need to find some Talons somewhere to keep doing those. And more crimes. That's all we can really do is Talons and crimes at the minute. We can obviously do the training missions if we wanted to. We've got about 20 minutes of the stream left, so we'll just keep going with crimes, I think. I was hoping to get the 250 crimes done this evening. But it isn't plain ball. It isn't giving us... somehow we've not hit that number yet. Considering how many we cleared in the base game before New Game Plus, I really thought we would hit it by now. It must be close. But there's just no way of tracking it, which is another frustration. Right, there is a crime down here though. We're going to deal with this first. No crime is too small for us to deal with. Help the GCPD. Got reward from protecting the toy. It's only XP and mods and stuff, so I don't really need to go and see them anymore. Because we don't need anything. I am hoping they do more for this. I'm hoping these add-ons and DLC release at some point in the future. I'm hearing there's a multiplayer DLC coming fairly soon. I think it's multiplayer based, but I'm not sure what it entails. So it's something I have to keep an eye on. If it does come, and it is multiplayer only, we may... If someone wants to team up on it, we'll have to have a look at it. It's worth at least trying it out. You guys know I'm not a massive multiplayer fan on most things. But yeah, it's worth trying at least, I think. Right, crime complete. Once that trophy pops, I'm going to be so happy. What else have we got? There is another crime over here. I'm hoping these small crimes will be Talons. In fact, it will tell me on the map. So there's no talons here. Annoyingly. Yeah, there's no talons in this area. Because I believe their symbol isn't showing up there. Where are they showing up? Is that? I think that's the Court of Owls in this area. So it might be worth making a way there, to be honest. We know we need talons, so that's kind of what I'm going to try and keep an eye out for. We'll do this one while we're here, though. It's another crime, and we've got to keep going with crimes. Any art or anything nearby? But as I said earlier, we have got a scheduled evening stream this coming week. The schedule will be tomorrow. And that will have one more stream of Gotham Knight. I'm hoping that will be it. I think we'll be just about done after that.
What's Knight doing around here?
Is my aim, anyway. We won't really know until we start doing it, will we? But I think it shouldn't be far away. Are they running away? I think I just robbed a guy. I'm guessing I meant to chase them. I've not really had to chase them before, but they're running away after committing a crime, I think. One down. Where are you going? That is a crime complete. We got XP for it, so that is what a crime complete there. I've never had them run away from me before. What do we got here? Criminal deal. We need crimes. We'll do it. We'll fast travel though to get there a bit quicker, and then we'll go north and see if there's any talents around. Well, getting there slowly. This is why I'm kind of undecided on collectibles and maps to find them all, just to help. There is so many different collectibles that there's no in-game map for, just because they decide to annoy people immensely. It seems. And I enjoy trophy hunting. I don't generally find it tedious, but I do think an in-game map that you can buy with in-game money or something would be nice. But no, not on this one. Right, let's see if we can do my stun there. So I'm trying to use more momentum abilities, but I just forget a lot of that. Right, these guys are going to keep. They're going to keep protecting themselves, so we have to keep doing heavy attacks to get through to them. Yeah, we're going to have to be doing a lot of heavy attacks, I think, to get these guys out. Right, one down there. At least with heavy attacks, we do actually freeze them as well. It does count towards the freeze build up. These guys are very quick at dodging as well, while they're not laying us down. I haven't got enough momentum to do anything else. Where's that guy though? Again, we're not really taking much damage, so I'm not too worried about being hit. It doesn't change much for us at this point. The fight, I will say, even though we don't lose much health, the fights are still fairly difficult at times. Just because you've got to vary up your attacks to not get beaten. And when they start dodging the same attack, you know you need to start changing up what you're doing. But there is still that level to it that I like. And obviously I should have took out the sniper first, because that's who keeps shooting me. So let's go and deal with the sniper, shall we?
Get over here right now!
Dodging the heavy attack though doesn't really help. Okay, sniper's down. Big guy's here. Deal with him as well over here. Okay, there's two people we still need to take out. This guy keeps popping the grenades out of his launcher at us. And there is someone else, I think, as well. So they're down now. So this grenade launcher guy, we could really do getting rid of, just because he's now annoying me.
This'll make short work of you.
Yeah, he's gonna let me hit him from range either. Right, I might try and deal big guy first, I think, and then we'll get to grenade guy afterwards. Right, big guy's down.
Get up.
Let's actually deal with this guy now, because he's going to keep dodging me otherwise. So quick. Can't dodge the ice though. I think we got him.
That's it.
He was trying so hard to dodge us there. Okay, we need to pick up the chips though for this crime the count has done. And then we'll have a look and see if there's any triangles nearby. We need to find talons. We've got about 10-15 minutes left. I'd like to get another trophy achieved if we can. Would be nice. We got one over here. There's no talons here, is there? I'm guessing there's possibly talons around this area. So we'll head there. I was going to go for the triangles, but there's no point if they're not going to be talons. It'd be nice to get his fully momentum abilities done. That's another trophy. Alright, we've already achieved 2 trophies tonight. All the Batcycles and all the protecting Batman's identity. Both of those are both fully completed with trophies now. So, if we can finish off with another trophy in the next 10 minutes, that'd be a bonus. But I think it may be a difficult ask. These aren't talons, are they? No. Freaks. Deal with these then. So this is the healer. We've got to take her out as good as we can. Otherwise, every person we take out should bring them back. But again, we're not going to get damaged that much in a minute. She's down. Is he down? He is. That's the crime complete. They're all down. Nice and simple, wasn't it? Okay, we got anything else nearby? Obviously, I just want talons, really. There's actually a collectible there. Gotham Piers is a collectible. That's another one done. So 9 of 12 for Gotham Street Art. That's actually better than I was expecting to be at this point. I didn't think we'd be anywhere near that. So we only need 3 of the Gotham Art to show up. It would have been nice if I'd spotted what they looked like earlier. We probably could have got them all done by now. But at least there's another collectible that's nearly done. It's I think the landmarks one's going to be tricky because you need 40. And I think the other one that's going to be tricky will be... it's a landmark there. I'm just saying that as I've just spotted a landmark. The other one is Batarangs. I think they're going to be tricky too. That is another one done there. What's happening here? Why is there a guy here on his own? Oh, he's got a bomb on him.
Help me!
Disarm the bomb. We're going to get attacked. But who is it going to be? Yeah. League of Shadows.
I got you. You get behind me.
I would have preferred anyone with League of Shadows. Mainly talent. Yeah. Right. There's only so far 2. There may be more show up in a minute. We do need to keep an eye out in case more decide to show their face. That worked out really well, that momentum move. He disappeared in the shadow at the wrong time then. And I think I had him down. Right, shit, that one's down. Where are you, guy and me? No, now there's reinforcements coming in. Kind of expected reinforcements, to be fair. Alright, so go out the shadows again. Trying to get that freeze to take hold just to slow him down. They're down. They're down. Thank you for the like, with us, much appreciated. E-player, how are you? Good evening, hope you're well. Mod chip inventory limit reached. I hate the mod chip limit. We don't need them anymore, and yet they keep showing up. There's freaks there, isn't it? So there's just freaks in this area. We came here hoping. A Court of Owls is in this area, so let's head there. Thanks for the like, with us, much appreciated. Can't believe we're going to fail to get the talents done this evening. I really thought they were one of the easier ones. But I don't, unless they start showing up, we're not going to get it done. At least we've achieved 2 trophies out of the remaining. I think there's 10 we need in total, with most of them being collectibles. Let's hope there's some talons around here somewhere. Court of Owls generally says there will be some nearby, hopefully. I'm just looking to see if there's any street art around, just in case. Knowing where I've already checked and where I haven't, that's the other issue. Okay. I'm heading this way. I bet they're not Talons. They don't look like Talons, but they may appear afterwards. What are they? It's a crime. We may as well take them out. They're regulators. We may as well take them out. We're here anyway. It counts towards the crimes we need to complete, so it makes sense just to do it while we're here. And to be honest, they don't look to be that bad. Got some detectives as well. Corrupt detectives. So we've got regulators and corrupt detectives. So the detectives are a little bit harder to kill. But that's not the end of the world. They are blocking a few of our attacks, that's okay.
Brace yourself.
You can be frozen. The other guy we could have questioned, to be honest, we could have interrogated. We don't gain really anything out of it for now. The screen kind of lagged for a minute then. I thought for a second we got the trophy of 250 crimes. But it just lagged for a second. I'm like, done it. And then nothing came up. So unfortunately, that didn't get us the trophy. It's just because it lagged. I thought, wow, maybe we've got it out of the blue. But it wasn't to be, I'm afraid. Okay, so there is crime over there. What have we got? 5 minutes? 5-10 minutes? Where's this crime? Thing is, I know what I need to defeat, and it's just finding them, isn't it? Court of Owl's Brawler. We're heading across to these guys, because I think we may get some Talons come in as well. Obviously we need, I think it was 7.
We don't want you in our city.
Plus we need the big guys down for another trophy anyway. So here we are.
Oh no.
Right, Talons here. I think there's only one though. Looking at that, that's annoying. Kind of want. I need more than one. Missed him there. Got him there though. Try and aim for the Talon first if I can. This guy's frozen. Oh, they're going to heal themselves now anyway. You know how annoying these big guys can be when they heal themselves. I'm kind of taking a few hits while it's focused on the Talon. The sooner he's out, the easier things will be. He's going to heal himself anyway, so it's not going to count as being out just quite yet. Shield block that. Anyway. So the stun does work on the big guys too. I didn't know that would work. That's interesting. I did wonder. Although it doesn't seem to last as long, obviously. 2 big guys is annoying. So you can't just focus on what you want to focus on because they get in each other's way. Or our way, anyway. Final attack the Talon. Right, let me just attack your friend. We'll fight in a minute. Mainly because the Talon's going to have the speed. The quicker he's out, the easier life will be. He's frozen now. It should be. I'm not even worried about being hit by them guys. Right, that is a Talon done at least. Not enough to get the last momentum ability just yet. We still need more. Annoyingly, there was only one in this group. Right, defeat these big guys. So we'll try and focus on one at a time, really. Make life a little bit easier. I'll say that as I go for the different guy. Still don't know how many more of these we need to defeat to get the Scepter. I think it's 30 of these and 20 of a different type and stuff. I don't know how many of each we still have left to do. It is cumulative across playthroughs though, including New Game Plus and Base. We should be close, but then I was surprised we hadn't completed the Godmother one earlier than we did. We did it in the last stream, to be honest. Thought we would have been a lot closer than we were, strangely. Sometimes it is deceiving how many you've probably beaten. Well, he's going to heal himself anyway, so he's coming back now. Let's deal with this guy, because he may heal himself once we take him out as well. So for that reason, we're going to try and get him out quickly, before the other guy comes after us. What happened is that... No. Right, he's going to heal himself now as well. So we now need to take both these guys out for a second time, because they've both just healed. The item's going to miss because he moved at one time there. I'm not too worried about being hit by the poison. It's not going to build up enough, I don't think it's really effective. Not quickly anyway. I didn't really use that move that much. I just thought, saw it on the momentum link there, I just thought I'd give that a go, see what it does. It breaks shields. That's probably a better one sometimes, especially when there's two of them to take on, than holding down the break guard button. Right, that one's down. We have got one more. I know I can't take any mod chips. It's a certain category I'm full on. What I'll do when we finish stream this evening, I'll quickly get rid of a load of mods. We don't need them now. We put legendaries the only one we really need. In case it makes we want space for those, to be fair. Right, that's another crime done. Annoyingly, only one talent, and we are massively running out of time. Literally got a couple of minutes left. So, what do we got? Let's just check how many more we need for this final ability. We need 6 more talons, or feral talons, to be exact. That's how close we are to having them done. But unfortunately, we're out of time. I can't believe I don't know where the time's gone. I really don't. But currently, our Nightwing, and I haven't checked to see if we can upgrade anything. That's a new legendary suit we can craft. If there's a new legendary melee or range, I might look at it. Other than that, there's no point going down now to anything that's less than legendary. But he has a legendary concussive suit. Whether it's worth having, I'm not sure. Especially when we've still got characters that haven't got legendary stuff yet. But we did gain a legendary melee one there. But yeah, like I say, I'm looking at other things going, need to have a look at that. We are out of time for this evening, I'm afraid. So that is Gotham Knights. We've done 2 of the remaining trophies we needed, so we have made some headway. As I said, I have scheduled a stream for next week to continue on with Gotham Knights. Only one evening stream though, because my hope is we'd be nearly done. Obviously, the one we're missing is the 250 crimes. That's the big one that's really going to cause us a headache, I think. But it may get to a point that I have to do it off stream just because it's going to be boring just to watch me keep finding crime after crime. But we've got one more stream next week. We'll see how far we get with that. Hopefully, we get it done in that one. On top of that, we still need to collect the pages, batarangs. Again, may need a guide. Landmarks, murals we've nearly done. Actually, we only 3 of those. Defeat 40 talons, 25 gladiator talons, and 15 hunter talons. That's the trophy we haven't achieved yet. All I can guess is it's the 15 hunter talons. We're probably 1 or 2 short, or maybe it's a 1 or 2 of the gladiator talons, maybe. That's something else we do. And we unlock all momentum abilities as one of the 4 characters. We need the feral talons for that to be unlocked. And there is some training exercises to do as well to finish off. But we are getting ever so much closer there. We are basically, 8 trophies away, not including platinum. So it's actually 9 trophies, but take the platinum away. And a couple of those can be done fairly quickly if everything works out and we get the talons and stuff. But that is the plan. Thank you all for tonight. We are back next week, Monday morning, for God of War. Schedule goes live tomorrow, 1 PM GMT. And the live stream schedule also goes on the community page, 8 PM GMT tomorrow evening. But I can tell you now, Monday morning, God of War, we continue on. And look out for the channel update next week as well. So, I hope you all have a good weekend, rest of your weekend, and hopefully we'll see you next week in one of the streams. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We'll be back Monday morning. Thank you all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.